But right now, inside the Therald's Ethanol Broadcast Center, let's talk with our next guest. It's Bill Lear, Chief Investment Officer with Epic Management, with us in studio. And he is a first-time guest on the program as well, so he gets the gong from Ian back there. Make sure we have that one. There we go. First-time guest and first time on radio, sir. Great to have you on with us.
Yeah, thanks for having me here today, you guys, and this morning, I should say, and looking forward to our conversation.
Yeah, great to have you in with us. And we've had people from Epic Management in with us before, talking about all the things you guys got going on. There is a lot going on, especially this time of year, construction season, building things, and continuing to invest in the Fargo market. Just what are all the big things on the docket this summer for Epic?
Yeah, one of the largest things on the docket for us this year is the Wave Water Park and Resort being built right here in Fargo, North Dakota. $77 million project. It's 135 rooms and I think a 50,000 square foot indoor water park. I'm on the capital team, and the capital raise has gone very well so far. We're pretty much at goal, and we're probably going to shoot over that a little bit.
Perfect. Better to be over than under, we always say, right?
Absolutely.
Exactly. And for the Wave, I believe you guys are planning to break ground here coming up in just a couple of months here in Fargo for it?
That is correct. We should be breaking ground, I believe, in early August on this at the latest.
Yeah, and that's a new indoor water park, resort, hotel. It's going to be, talking about attractions, it doesn't get, especially winter. I think about winter time.
Yeah.
Like, what can you do?
No doubt.
What's inside? What can you do during the winter? We all know the last winter just never ended. Have an indoor water park in a place where families can, whether you're in Fargo or out of the state even, a place to kind of get away in the winter is nice.
Yeah, it absolutely will be. The research that we had performed is showing that we'll be pulling people from, of course, Canada, the surrounding area, North Dakota, South Dakota, and probably all the way down to Alexander. The water park in Wave, it's a huge opportunity. It is one of the co-founders of the Great Wolf Water Parks and Resort. His company, SNL Hospitality, will actually be assisting and managing this project with us. So it's great to have him as a partner.
That's very cool. I actually went to one of those when I was a kid down there. down there in Kansas City. So I think it's awesome to have this opening up here in Fargo. And correct me if I'm wrong here, Bill, but I think one of the coolest parts is if you're in this community, you can also be a part of it. Are you still seeking investments for this Wave, the Wave coming up here?
We are still seeking investors at this point in time. Yes.
Yeah. And so talk a little bit more about that and, kind of the benefits and what that looks like for some of our listeners.
Yeah, so the benefits for the listeners out there, we had a $250,000 minimum to get involved with Class A equity ownership, so you actually own part of the Wave and Water Park Resort. Then we also have what we call sub-debt, which is basically where people loan Epic companies money, and we pay anywhere between 5 to 8% on an annualized basis. People get their payments back to them every month. At the end of a 3-year or 5-year term, they can either get their money back or they can roll it back in again with us.
Yeah, that's an awesome way that people can be involved. I love that you're doing something like that because it allows people in the community to invest in the community, to invest in where you live as well in a place like the Wave. So how do people go about doing that? Is it just the website, www.thewavebyepic.com? Is that where people should go?
Yeah, they can go right out to that, or they can call me directly at 218-791-2148. It's my cell number. I answer it 7 days a week because our investors all have different schedules, and it's been really enjoyable because we have a lot of people with roots back to this area all over the country have been getting involved with this as far as investing.
Yeah, and again, Bill Lear here with us, Chief Investment Officer with Epic Management, and obviously got our Epic Companies hotline as well, 701-476-1660. The Wave should be opening in, I believe, 2025. Is that the schedule we're on right now?
That is correct. It's approximately a 2-year construction build.
Okay, and seeking investments, again, you can go to www.thewavebyepic.com for some more information there as well. What do you guys got going on with Lincoln as well with Epic Companies ND?
Yeah, so Lincoln is part phase of a project called LTC down across from West Fargo Cheyenne High School. Mm-hmm. So the Don is going up right now. The Lincoln is the second building that we will probably be starting on this fall. So we're seeking investors for that. It's a mixed-use project, commercial on the main and residential above it. So there'll be a total of three buildings there at when we're done.
There you go. And that would be right across, you said, from West Fargo Cheyenne High School. continuing to build west. And Fargo is a growing community. It's one thing that's so great about it. More people coming in, more families, and continuing to grow on a year in and year out basis. Bill Lear, Chief Investment Officer with Epic Management, here with us inside the Tharaldson Ethanol Broadcast Center. Bill, really appreciate you coming in. Appreciate the insight into this, and looking forward to seeing the ground being broken. And the best part about construction, Kyle, is you kind of get to see it when you live in the area. Like, ooh, that part's up, that part's up. That's going to be a lot of fun here over the next couple of years. So thanks for your time.
Yep. Thanks for having me today.